Welcome to the Super Facts Show on the Super Facts Network. Featuring St. Laz, who also hosts the popular web series Gem Pop and music journalist Mark Walter Ward. They have discussions about hip hop, culture, society, philosophy, and everything else. Now available on YouTube and wherever else you get your podcasts. What up, gang? Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network, Mark Walter Ward. Today we got with us, fresh off the heels of the release of his blazing new single, Blast, Midwest Maniac. How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. What up, though? I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
I'm questioning myself a little bit. I hope I didn't do you an injustice. I saw in the video you had with T-Dog, your name was labeled as Maniac. So when I posted on Dirty Glove Bastard, I put Maniac, but should I be putting MW Maniac when I write your name?
Yeah, you gotta put that MW on there. You feel me? I just started doing music not too long ago, bro. So many people got the name Maniac I didn't even know about.
Yeah, bro. There's a Midwest Maniac from back in the '90s. I'm sure he ain't rapping no more, but
Oh, straight? I didn't even know.
yeah. I mean, shit. You ever heard of a group called South Central Cartel?
Shit, hell no.
Well, they was just somebody that was out in the early '90s. They got a song on the Boys in the Hood soundtrack, and I know you heard of Mobb Deep, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And like without copying each other off the no bullshit, South Central Cartel was two rappers named Prodigy and Havoc.
Hell no, that's fucking wild.
I know, but I think Homeboy spelled his name like Prodije. But yeah, that's some crazy shit though. Like they wasn't even Small Universe and shit. You feel me?
That's crazy. It's another Midwest Maniac shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, the Midwest used to be kind of like the home of horrorcore, so you know it goes to follow.
Hell yeah.
You know, I don't know. You seem like a pretty honest cat, but a lot of rappers don't want to say their age once they get past like the age of 17 and shit. What you grew up listening to? That give me a good idea.
Yeah, grew up listening you feel me?
And on your own, not the shit your parents played, like the music you sought out.
Right. Shit. For me, it was like Eminem for sure. That's like one of my top. Listen to that nigga all day. Shit, Doughboys Cash Out. That was real hot when I was coming up. You know about Detroit music? You know about Doughboys Cash Out?
Hell yeah. I swear, Vezo, Sada. I know about Detroit music, brother. Proof, Esham.
Hell yeah, shit. Team Eastside, Peasy, you feel me? Fucking I used to fuck with like Hobson and shit. You mentioned horrorcore. I used to fuck with like Hobson, Jaron Ben. Listen to them niggas a whole lot. Dizzy Wright, you feel me?
Man, I thought not to interrupt you, bro. I thought Jaron Benton was gonna be bigger because like he kind of balanced the horrorcore enough to make it kind of palatable. I mean, like Royce got a lot of horrorcore shit.
Yeah, I thought Jaron was definitely gonna blow up more than he did. That shit that whole Funk Volume situation, that shit fucked me up.
I mean, a lot of it, and I'm not trying to be insulting to our average citizen. I think maybe that shit was just a little too intelligent. And I'm not saying for the average rap consumer, because you know, like people quickly turn that shit. I'm talking about any motherfucker, college radio station listener, down to. I mean, because bro, I've been to prison and jail, and to be honest with you, and I've been to college too, and I met much more resourceful, intelligent, and well-read people in prison than I ever met in any college.
That's for sure. I believe that.
I mean, shit, it's not even a motherfucking question. So looking at your bio, you know, part of the reason you called Midwest, man, look, my grammar fucked up like shit. The part of the reason you called Midwest Maniac is that you says you lived in Indiana, Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit. So let's break that down a little bit. Out of all them cities, like I know Gary's dangerous as shit, so I think a lot of people don't understand what's really popping in Indiana or Indianapolis itself. I don't know where you lived at. Which place was the most fun, the most dangerous, and if you would settle down with a family, which would you pick?
Damn, that's crazy. Shit, I say, let me see. When it comes to the most fun, bro, gotta be Chicago, because Navy Pier. You know what I'm saying? The what they call it, the Taste. Used to hit that with my grandma all the time when I was a kid. Should bring back some good ass memories for me. Yeah, Chicago has to be it for me for the most fun. As far as the most dangerous, I have to say Detroit for sure. So I done seen some shit out here.
Yeah.
But I know Detroit the best, though, you feel me? So if I would settle down with my family, this is where we're gonna stay. Fucked up, but shit.
So St. Louis ain't get no consideration, or Indiana. You ain't like them as much.
Hell no, Indiana was weak as fuck. St. Louis, I was born in St. Louis. That's where my family at. I mean, I fuck with St. Louis. I don't be going there like that. You know what I'm saying? More when I was a kid, but nowadays I'm just in shit. I'm in Michigan all day, every day.
You know, just from our conversation just now, it seems like you got pretty good knowledge of Michigan, Detroit rap history. Like MC Breed.
Oh yeah, MC Breed, hell yeah, OG.
Shout out to MC Breed. I got a picture
Nigga
of
did the
him.
song with nigga. They did the song with Pop, hell yeah.
Bro, you know that album? He also had a song with Pimp C on it and a song with Yuck Mouth.
I didn't even know.
And this an independent out of his own pocket, negotiating with record companies because he had to clear them features.
That shit crazy. Yeah, I was watching this thing on Trick, bro, not too long ago. He said his first hit, he came all out of pocket for that shit, made like 100,000 off that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, man, all them cats in the 90s. If you wasn't from like New York or Cali when it was hitting, you had to have a radio smash, and most of them Jones would be like silly shit. You feel me?
Yeah, shaking ass. Big booty.
Well, now we talking about even before that. We talking silly shit like Kid and Play level silly shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So like cats like Trick and MC Breed, they had to get how they live. Master P, E40. I mean, people probably don't even know what they mean because like now when you say out the trunk, they thinking they talking about the Mop or the Draco or something. But out the trunk used to mean you had 5,000 CDs and you drove around and sold them shits.
Hell yeah.
Make a hell of a flip.
Bro, I know somebody out here literally still doing that shit, bro.
Shoot, when I was living down in Houston, bro, like it's a bunch of, and I'm not being like insensitive, like these are actual Mexicans from Mexico, but it's a bunch of Mexican cats and they still want CDs.
Yeah, some people just like that shit. I like CDs too myself.
Well, I mean, if they live in America, maybe they don't have access to a bank account because of being illegal, so they can't get no streaming service. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit
it's always some downstream like you take any fact and if you really think about it, that shit can give you like implications of like 5 or 6 other things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you got Blast and I check your Spotify, which is a little bit sparse. Do you have like a deeper SoundCloud or anything of that nature? That EP you had on SoundCloud, like you can definitely spit. I can tell lyricism is important to you, but I like to hear if you got something that has like 50 songs on it. I'd like to hear you over a couple different types of production and maybe some because you got that boom bap massive, bro. It was like you was listening to what was that one group it with Jay Dilla and Black Milk.
I don't know who you talking about.
It was like some Detroit shit. Jay Dilla produced this dude to just be spitting. I think his name was Black Milk, but it basically it was like some Detroit cats that had that boom bap down pat. Like you got the flow, and I'm just curious to hear you over some different kind of music.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, and not saying because you limited, it's because you only got like 8 songs on Spotify. You feel me?
Right? Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Like shit. I just need to, hit up the producers, get more different kind of instrumentals and shit, because I do got like a certain kind that I like, and it seems like that's what they send me. They send me like one kind of, same kind of beats down there.
Yeah, you gotta be like an actor though, bro. Don't let them box you in, because next thing you know, you playing the same role all the time. You feel me?
Yeah, but shit, honestly though, shit, like my old like how I used to rap, like I said, I used to listen to Eminem a lot, Jaron Benton and shit. So I used to do damn near that horrorcore shit. I damn near used to rap like that. So now, I'm in the process of, you feel me, trying to come up with my own flow. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of beats I like the best, you feel me? But
I can dig it.
I'm the type of nigga that'll rap over anything, just so whatever sound the best.
I ain't gonna front. I cop like the first 5 or 6 Eminem albums. I mean, not that infinite jump that y'all could only get, but the first to start with the Dre. But I ain't never been the biggest fan. Like I'll admit that he might be the most technically superior artist in the history of the game. Like I always give credit where credit is due. And like that first album when he had like those songs talking about how hard it was, working and trying but
rock bottom and shit.
But he has made too much music I can't fucking relate to. Like even that Donald Trump garage shit was like weird to me.
That shit was talking about some Donald the bitch. That shit.
Yeah, and just like I ain't trying to disparage him because I salute all of his accomplishments. But one thing, as a white man myself, it seemed like for the longest he ain't want no other white people to be rappers. He was almost like a reverse white rap Uncle Tom or some shit. But
he was most definitely attacking that ass every chance he got.
And then the second thing, like he just don't seem like the type of cat I chill with, you know what I'm saying? Like he seemed too wound up, you know, like you gotta make sure that like he seemed like the type of person that you gotta make sure that if you bring him somewhere, it's not gonna be nothing that upsets him.
Yeah, motherfucker, he got something to prove still.
But I mean, that being said, like, you know, usually the higher level of artistry, the more tortured the personality, even if it's not like, you know, inner demons, it's like a lack of social cues or whatever. But I
That
ain't gonna
might,
lie though, when he first came out, he was fun. Some of that shit be funny as shit. When he had the little dog puppet at the MTV Awards, you know about that?
hell yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. I watched that.
I think to be real with you, some of that famous shit probably bittered him. I bet you having people up in your life like that probably you know, diminishes your level of joy and shit.
Yeah, and that his ass so personal, you know what I'm saying? He tell everybody everything, you know what I'm saying? Near death experiences, everything about him and his baby mama. So everybody know everything. They come to him like they know him and shit, make him fucking make them all cynical and shit.
So, you know, I ain't trying to keep talking about other people's music, but I got one more question for you. Outside of the Detroit, who's your favorite Midwest rapper?
Outside of Detroit, shit, outside of Detroit, either shit, I fuck with Flint heavy, bro. Flint got some heavy hitters out there. Shit, probably Rio. Either Rio or YNJ, Coochie Man. Them niggas so hard.
So no like Twister, Nelly, and none of that shit.
Oh shit, what shit? We going like old school like that? I
Yeah.
fuck with Nelly Hanses.
I feel like Nelly don't get his just due. I'll never forget. You probably don't know about this, John. It was this shit that didn't work. It was called Rewind DVD magazine. Only one of them came out, and they was like in record stores, right? And it was like a DVD and a CD. And Beanie Siegel was on that junk getting interviewed, and he said the most gangster person he ever met in rap music was Nelly.
Yeah, from that dirty.
Yeah, and then you know the other thing about Nelly, like he kind of took LL Cool J place a little bit, and I'm like, I mean, obviously it ain't you don't seem to be the type, but somebody need to take that lane, man. Like that's a successful ass lane right there.
That
You know,
buff heartthrob lane.
Yeah, I mean, look at Flow Rider. Like he might not got the respect of the artistic community, but I mean, I guarantee he got at least like 5 songs that did 10 million.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
He's still spinning that one shit he had from long shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, bro, that motherfucker got a residency in Vegas. That shit is crazy to me.
That shit wild.
but then think about it, like a bunch of like Midwest vacation motherfuckers that's between 30 and 50 probably know all them songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking about between 30 and 50.
So like you know, like I said, I ain't trying to dominate this shit talking about other people's music. You know, like you usually these little bios be some bullshit, but this shit is true. It says your flow is memorable for its melodies, relatable topics, well-structured songs, advanced wordplay, and crisp rhyme schemes. And I co-sign that. Like when you're in the songwriting, you're not just like, I mean, it's more than just not putting bars together. Like each verse goes with the overall cohesion of the song.
Yeah.
So like are you thinking of a complete product as you're doing it? Is it already envisioned as such? Like usually I ain't interested in the process, but I'm kind of curious about yours.
Yeah, man. I usually like I start off with the chorus. Usually, you feel me? Start off with the chorus, and then from there I just build the rest of the song. Try to stay on topic the whole time.
Hold on. No. Do you start with the chorus after you hear a beat, or do you do this and then go find a beat to go around it?
I do both. Yeah. It'd be better when I go to the beat though. That shit seem to ride better. But sometimes when you get lucky, you find that one that fit perfect. But I usually like I say, start with the chorus and shit. I try to do it to the beat. And then, from there on, I just try to stick on topic throughout the whole song. Because, bro, I hate, like, making meaningless ass songs and shit. Like, you feel me? I could do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a 2-minute song, no chorus, just go straight through. But I like to, gotta add some substance to that shit.
Nah,
gotta be at least a little real.
Nah, I can dig it. And like I said earlier, you got Blast going right now. It's on all DSPs, Midwest Maniac, MW Maniac, Blast. It's on Dirty Glove Bastard. You can find it easily there. Is that I don't know if you call it a single. That's more like what they used to call the street single. But is that coming from a project, or is that just a one-off release?
Yeah, so that's coming from the project. I got my first EP dropping with the label and shit. It's gonna be dropping on October 29th.
Okay,
That's off the project.
So that was gonna be the next thing I got into. So you recently signed with Lil Room Records and started working with T Dog the Don. Another thing people can check out is your video with T Dog the Don. The name of the song escapes me. It's is it what?
Getting off.
Getting off. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also on Dirty Glove Bastard YouTube, the official video. I'm sure the audio is on all. Is that from his Megalodon album?
Yeah, yep, Megalodon, yeah.
Megalodon. So yeah, you can see that on. You can catch that on T Dog the Don's Megalodon album. But
we got another song on there too. Play about it.
Okay,
Playing about it. Yeah.
I probably heard it like at the time I was unfamiliar with who was on the label. So there was definitely verses I was hearing. I liked it, so I probably fucked with it. But so how'd you get signed? What led to you? Because you're in Detroit, he in Birmingham and Alabama, back and forth. So how'd y'all link up?
Through mutual people, through Instagram and shit. You know what I'm saying? He fuck with my auntie. You know what I'm saying? So my auntie, he started seeing my music, and then shit, he came up to Detroit one time with my auntie. We got to chopping it up. They hit the studio, and then from there, you know what I'm saying? Shit, the rest is history.
And now you got now you got press releases and trade magazines and things of that nature. And
I'm like shit. We was out here, bro. We just chilling in the driveway. He put on a beat, that getting off beat, and we just started rapping to that bitch. He was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Stop, write that down. We going to the studio tomorrow." Went to the studio, dropped that bitch. He hit me later. He was like, "Yeah, we need you on the label." Like,
bro, he was so Detroit on that song.
Man, look what that nigga went crazy on that bitch.
I mean, but like it was like he chant because what it looked like y'all was on 7 Mile, right?
Yeah, West 7 Mile.
Yeah, like bro, like it looked like he had absorbed the forces around him, because like
that was a whole
like on the low, he was saying some Detroit pimp shit.
He was
you know what I'm saying? Y'all up in like bro, I peeped the significance of y'all being in the convenience store and you was rocking the suit. Like you wasn't on your way to church. I mean, maybe you were on your way to church, but like I know what that means.
Yeah.
Nah, I like that though. That's kind of like some Marvel shit. Like you take that extra little touch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the next move, you're gonna have the album. When's the next song gonna drop? Because like, bro, I want to hear more music.
Yeah, shit. Like I said, with the album probably gonna be the next thing I drop. In between that, what's like a month in between that. Shit, I don't know. I be sending them music all the time. You know, it's on them whenever they release it. But I got some shit for them right now. They holding on to. They probably gonna drop it whenever. I don't know. I'm new to this shit, bro. I don't know. I be wanting to just drop it myself as soon as I record it. I don't know when they're gonna drop it.
All right, and we'll definitely do another episode with the album where I got more to talk about musically. But how about we just do a couple either or questions real quick?
All right, bet. Let's do it.
You seen Four Brothers?
Hell yeah, my shit.
You think I this is a controversial opinion, especially probably to you. I think Four Brothers is better than 8 Mile.
Four Brothers better than 8 Mile.
Just because of my man with the fur coat on the ice, just that visual right there. That would be the illest T-shirt.
That was crazy, and then shit. That had so many good scenes in that one, bro. But it's kind of two different categories, though. You got an action movie, you got a movie about, music and shit.
Well, I mean, they ain't up for award like a either or. It's like, let's say the proverbial desert island.
Damn, man. I'm gonna say Four Brothers, bro. They was chopping shit up in that movie. That's gotta be the best one.
And I guess it's sweet. Yeah. That movie was deep and shit. Now I guess this ain't necessarily an either or, but who would be a legitimate versus for Eminem?
Shit, probably like Lil Wayne. I feel like that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, or I wouldn't say Jay-Z. I'd say like.
I mean they couldn't, because like what happens if they play
right, they got a whole bunch of songs together and shit.
But though the jump from the Blueprint where M killed you on your own song. Yeah, that might be like a jump Eminem would use to win, and then they could like the DJ could cut in the ether John if they all competitive and shit.
I don't know, nigga, Soldier Boy shit. That nigga do the verse was
Big Drake. Now I don't know, bro. He might kill the whole audience. Big Drake.
Big Drake.
Hey, what was your thoughts when you first saw cats like Tekashi? You remember Slim Jesus? And what
Man,
was my one man's name? Stitches.
Stitches, that crazy motherfucker. Stitches, bro, that name was pure comedy, bro. Funny as hell.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like the one song. I ain't gonna front. I throw a
Brick in
brick
your
in your
face.
face. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
don't matter if he fake as shit or whatever. That shit go
Yeah.
hard as a motherfucker. You
That
you
shit
you know
was.
they say on the low that Scott Storch was financing it at the time. I don't know if that's true or not.
I believe it. I believe it.
But yeah, that shit was hilarity, man. I don't know if you knew, like one of them sites like Vice or Complex or something did like this deep dive on Homeboy history, and he was like basically like a upper middle class cat who had played football for a private school, and then people in the video, he was, I'm not making this shit up, man. I try to be funny, but he was going to Home Depot and hiring some straight up Latinos like you would get for yard work, and telling them that they was gonna be in a music video. It was a writer following them. So
This
that's who them cats were. Like they might have been working on a roof that day
motherfucker. The tattoos was real and shit.
on Stitches. Yeah,
Okay, okay. That's crazy. This nigga faking the funk
you,
the
you
whole
know
time.
you
I ain't
know you
surprised though.
you know he
I
got
ain't
signed to
surprised.
Tech Nine label for a minute, and Whack 100. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think Whack 100 ended up managing him after they knocked him out.
After he knocked him out.
Yeah,
Funny as hell.
yeah,
Yeah.
that shit wild though, bro. But I mean,
That's just
shit,
comedy.
you
That's
you
just
you, you
comedy, bro.
you seen all that Midwest shit. I'm sure you seen some, because I know about a little bit, because I fuck with this cat Adam Murphy, Midwest mixtapes, Jesse James, and I got a lot of folks in Chicago and stuff, and
Okay.
the homeboy Midwest mixtapes, he lived near Ferguson, and when that shit was going on, somebody had well, I still have my Drank and Dank site, many of us bloggers, somebody stuck a phone up there connected to a charger on a roof that was broadcasting what was going on, that was showing shit that the news networks weren't showing. So so like I saw what was really happening, and
With the whole Ferguson situation and shit.
yeah, but just in general, like how people of color or poor people in general get policed in the Midwest.
Oh yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
don't think people are aware of, like, I mean, like if you really want to get into it, like if you say something like, let's talk about deregulation in the 80s, that sounds like some boring shit. But that's like when Reagan and them said it's okay to make shit in other countries. It used to be if you had a company in America, you had to make a certain amount of product in America, right? So as soon as that deregulation happens, they close all the car factories. So
Yeah.
now there's a lot less jobs for people of color. Crime rate goes up. Community gets over policed. Opium epidemic. Yada yada yada. All that shit's intertwined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like basically, a horrendous crime has been perpetrated upon people of color in the Midwest in the last like 4 or 5 decades, and people are barely aware of it. I mean, you got to have fucked up drinking water in Flint even to get on national news.
Man, still fucked up to this day.
Yeah, nah, it was good enough to get some attention, but apparently not good enough to get some resolution.
That shit is crazy, bro.
And then they wonder why like younger people don't have faith in the system. Why the fuck would you?
Right? You see the system just fucking people over left and right. Not even, you feel me? Not even explaining this shit. No, sorry, they ain't playing by no kind of rules. Shit.
But you know why we talking about this?
Why is that?
Because we're gonna bring it right back. Because the way to get educated is autodidactically, which for those who don't know, it means you do it on your own, and you do it by listening to people who know what they're talking about, like Midwest Maniak and just all different levels of intellectual shit. And don't be afraid of perspectives you disagree with.
Hell yeah. I feel
You know, I listen to people that I consider the enemy, because like I don't understand cancel culture and silencing people. Because if we at war, I thought when you at war, you want to know what the enemy's talking about. You know what I mean?
Cancel culture, that shit weird.
I mean, I don't see how it's a winning strategy. Like get out of the morality of it again. If we at war with the enemy, you want to be able to listen to their communications.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of these people that purport to be for those in the trenches or those that are oppressed, sometimes I wonder if, like, the whole movement got Trojan horse by people that's really against it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Some things don't seem to be. It seemed like Me Too, for instance, for a minute, it seemed like that shit was making things better for women, right? But now if you go back and look at it in hindsight, it might have made shit a little bit better for some Hollywood actresses. But I guarantee it's mad chicks at restaurants who still gotta, give head to get good shifts and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Shit get deep. That shit deep for real. I feel you. 'Cause I
Nah,
always, and then you maybe heard it in my music a little bit, but I do try to touch on serious shit like, that shit. Got to talk about it.
nah, I catch it. Some of your shit. See, I don't know if entendre is only a word in relation to sexual shit, so I don't want to say triple entendre and make it wrong. But I know some of your lyrics got like 3 or 4 levels.
Yeah.
Because like you figured it out. You gotta give a little honey with the medicine to get them to drink it.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, you gotta give them something they want to hear, and slip in that real shit for them to think about.
Who's some of your favorite historical figures?
Historical shit, Malcolm X, the GOAT. Shit, I look at Tupac as a historical figure for real. That nigga, he the GOAT. Shit, that's really it for me, bro. I watched a lot of documentaries on Malcolm X and Tupac growing up. They formed
I'm a
that's
big
why I'm
fan.
always like, I ask questions, you feel me? I'm the type of I'm gonna ask questions, give my opinion, you know what I'm saying? All that. Fight back, you feel me? Turn the other cheek, fuck that.
Look at your man.
My dog. I need one of them hats, bro. I don't know where to get one. They got one right here somewhere.
What, this Wizards hat?
Nah, that Pac head, that fucking.
This junk?
Yeah, that little thing.
What you gotta do is you go on Amazon or eBay and Google Tupac rapper hat, and look and you know how you do the filters.
Yeah.
Make sure it's none in the U.S. because I guarantee you there's some China junk. You're just gonna have to wait like 6 weeks to get it.
Shit, I'm gonna give me one of them motherfuckers.
Actually, that'd be dope as shit. Shit, imagine having the overalls with the thug life on them.
Hard. Niggas don't even wear overalls no more. Niggas wearing
bro. When we get off this jump, these are called Funkos, right? And there's a Tupac Loyal to the Game Funko coming out in like 2 months. I'm gonna show you the picture. Man, that shit is hard as fuck. I don't know if you remember the Loyal to the Game video, but he had like a linen suit on with a linen vest and some gold rimmed glasses, and that's what the Funko got.
Okay, Chris.
Man, it was something else I was about to ask you though before we got into the two. Some of my historical figures. I fuck with Nat Turner heavy. Behind me, I got a picture of Fred Hampton way before Judas and the Messiah came out.
Oh man, that movie. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't even know about Fred Hampton before that movie, bro. That shit blew my fucking mind. I watched that movie like 10 times, bro.
Do you know who Elaine Brown is?
I'm not sure.
She was I'm not sure if she is the only female, but she was the female head of the Black Panther Party for when Huey went to jail and Eldridge left. And she has a great book. Like one of the best books you can read about that time is the Elaine Brown book.
I have to check that motherfucker out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. And I really like Nat Turner, James Brown, the real version of the guy that Mel Gibson played in Braveheart.
Okay. Who was it?
William Wallace.
Okay. Yeah, I heard about Braveheart. I ain't never seen it though.
But basically they was fitting to conquer their country and it was kind of like some 300 shit. They went to war against a much larger force on some G shit. But yeah, I mean he might be problematic though, so I don't know. Like you gotta be careful, you know what I mean? Because for all I know, he's in this. But from what I know, he seemed. I like people who stand up to the system when the system's fucking them. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've always been into like Mavericks and Outlaws and shit like that. So let's get out of here on this. Since you got such interesting ideas. If you was gonna make a concept album, well, what would you do?
Ooh, concepts. So many concepts. See, I'll probably do a concept around marijuana meditation. Medication, marijuana meditation and medication. On some Bob Marley Kaya, that Kaya album on some shit like that.
Man, you know what would be dope as shit if it was done well. I don't know if you remember, but like when they first started talking about medical marijuana on like 60 Minutes and shit, it was this lady who had a kid who had like epilepsy, I believe, and he was having like 100 seizures a day. But when he got the shit, it wouldn't do it. But the guy that was making it for him, they charged him, and I don't know the resolution of the shit. But man, if you can make a song or not, or anyone that like incapacitated that whole situation, man, that'd be some interesting ass shit.
Hell yeah.
They probably wouldn't be in no rush to put it on Atlanta and New York radio, but yeah,
Shit, still be dope. Shit.
yeah, that ain't what it's always about though.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the content, you know what I'm saying? Just make some good music, you know what I'm saying? Good music with some good substance in that shit, man.
Yes, sir. And you definitely succeed in that. Well, I mean, brother, I appreciate your time. Let's check back in when the album come out. I'll make sure I send you my personal information, so you know when you got something to drop, let me know so I can support it. And just go ahead and shout out your socials and the best place to find your music.
Yes, sir. 100 on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all that. Midwest Maniak, MW Maniak with a K, Maniak. On Instagram at Midwest Maniak. Spell it out: Midwest Maniak with a K, Maniak. You know what it is.
All right, bro. I appreciate your time, man. Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network, Midwest Maniak. You take it light, man.
Good talking to you.
No doubt.